Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Crazy Bookish Asians. This is our 14th episode. And for this episode, it is my pick. And I chose Marrying Mr. Majestic by Lucy Lennox. And so basically, this book is a MM romance. And it talks about Waylon and Silas, who are both in Vegas. And Silas is there to stop his ex's future wife from marrying him, and Waylon is there to propose to his ex-girlfriend who he thinks is pregnant. So he's trying to, step up, right, and be the good guy. So they both get rejected, and they end up in the bar together, drunk, and basically they wake up married to each other. And so they have to navigate that because Silas is a billionaire, a secret billionaire, which, he hasn't told anybody. So if you've read the first book, which was the one with Bash and Roe, you would know that they are in a secret club of billionaires because they sold their business. And anyway, so he gets stuck in Majestic, Wyoming with Waylon because Waylon wants to secure business for the town to drum up, money and keep the town in business, and because, they're drowning in debt. So Silas gets stuck in the town for at least a month, I think, is it? Or so? So
a couple months, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a couple months. So in all that, while trying to navigate, staying there and then trying to get the divorce, they fall in love. And that's basically the sort of like the summary of the story. So we're going to discuss what we think about it, and there will be some spoilers, just wanted to tell you. So cover your ears if you don't want to hear them. So who wants to go first?
What did we say?
I think I'll go. So I'll go first because I went first the last time.
Yeah.
Okay,
go
ahead.
So it was my book pick. So, hi, I'm Lainey. I'm one of the Crazy Bookish Asians. Oh, yeah, we didn't do introduction, by the way. Lainey.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, let's introduce ourselves. Sorry. So we're four sisters. Four sisters connected by blood and marriage. I'm the marriage one. I'm sorry. And I am Lisa. And that's Lainey.
I'm Lainey.
And then there's Emmy.
Hello.
And then there's Elle, who's in the West Coast.
Say hi, Elle.
Hi.
Okay, so I will go first since I picked the last book and I went last time. So, okay. I guess people should also know that we also discussed the first book. Lisa picked the Prince of Lies for her pick. So we're actually getting the full experience because we've all read the first book as well. I enjoyed this book. I have to say I did not enjoy it as much as the first book. It was good, but the first book I thought was Prince of Lies, I thought was hilarious. This one was not as funny. It's a lot more serious moments. It's still good. I felt it was more of a slow burn, I guess. I mean, it was insta-lust. And then once they sort of, again, spoiler, Silas moves to Wyoming, just sort of with the intention of getting a divorce, but then he ends up staying for a long period. Then I felt like it would kind of dragged a little bit because there was a push and pull, but it's sort of I find like there was really, well, I mean, there were reasons why they should not, they weren't getting together, but it also felt like, I don't know, it dragged a little bit for me. I do like the element of Bash not sort of being bisexual, not Bash, sorry, now I'm confusing the characters, sorry.
Waylon?
Waylon, yes,
Waylon?
sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the last one. So I do like the element of Waylon being bisexual because I feel like that added an extra element, an extra sort of conflict because I felt like Silas was pretty much jealous of everybody at one point, like guys and girls. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess he was the most threat for him was the Eden was who was supposed to marry Bash. I mean, sorry.
You mean Waylon?
Silas.
Oh my God.
God, am I gonna do
I
this the
know.
whole time? Sorry, yeah, like for Silas, the biggest
That's
thing.
it. You're gonna be stuck with that,
What
Elaine. You're gonna
book were you?
you're
What
gonna
book
keep
were you
saying
reading,
that.
Elaine?
I
Yeah,
What
know,
book
yeah.
I'm
were
sorry.
you reading?
I'm sorry, because I mentioned the first book. Now I keep thinking about the first book. Yeah, like Silas. So I do like that he's sort of like the new experience for Waylon. That everything was new, like, and he did. I like that he didn't fight it though. I think he kind of knew like he had the tendency to be sort of gay, and he kind of had the inkling already, and just never acted on it because he is from a small town. But boy, I have to say though, was this book spicy or was this book spicy? Oh my god, like so spicy. Like there were like literally they were like humping like is it just me? They were humping like rabbits, like from beginning, from right at the beginning. No? I don't know. I didn't think Prince of Lies was this. Because I guess Prince of Lies had like a lot of other stuff going on. This one was focused on the relationship. Like, so I feel like there were so many, the spicy scenes was like, oh my God, there were a lot of spice. I'm like, I'm not prudish by any means, but I'm like, this had a lot of spicy scenes. So,
You do like your romance, huh?
yeah, it was good. It was good, but it was like a lot. But yeah, so overall, I did enjoy it. It was a good read. No, again, I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one because I thought the other one was so funny. This one was kind of like had chuckles, but
It had its moments. I was telling Emmy I had a first chuckle in the beginning. But I'll
yes,
mention that later.
yes. So, but I thought I guess I know I so bad I'm comparing it to Prince of Lies because I felt that one like I was like literally thought it was so funny. And I was expecting the same, but it was still sort of different. Of course, it's gonna be different
Different
dynamics,
couple,
yeah,
right?
different
Yeah.
personalities. So it's not gonna be like because I think Ro made it so funny the last time, and
Yeah.
so I kept thinking like even like when they said oh yeah, Bash's boyfriend Ro, oh he's a hot mess. I was like he is a hot mess. I was like I just remember that like he is a hot mess. So, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, I enjoyed it overall though. I think it was a good read.
Good. Okay.
Thank
Who wants to
you.
go next? Al, maybe? Or Emmy?
Sure.
Oh,
Okay, Al. Go
before
ahead,
you
Al.
start, by the way, look, I always match the book to my outfits. So I wore my plaid today. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Well, what plan for what?
He's a cowboy.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I thought I'll wear a cowboy hat. But then
I don't know what happened. Hang
turns
on.
out I don't have one.
Oh, oh, I know. I was thinking that too. I don't have one, but this is
Yeah.
as close to a cowboy outfit.
I
Okay.
guess so. We can't see. I'm wearing the gray. Oh, what's up, Emmy?
That's okay.
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted. You're muted.
That's okay. Well,
Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Hello?
Good.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
actually I'm having a hard time, so I'm gonna have to log back in and out. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? Can I go?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like Lainey. I like this, but I didn't like this as much as the first one. Yeah,
Mhm.
for the same reasons that Lainey already mentioned, because the first one made me laugh a few times. So like Ro really stood out in that sense, right? And
Yeah.
the dynamics between Ro and Bash. But doesn't mean that this is not good. It's just like I didn't like it as much as the first one.
Mhm.
This one I thought was like it's cute. I think part of it too is because it's low stake. In the overall like scheme of things, like it's and I guess I'll go just go into details like in a few minutes. And I think overall, like way I almost wanted to say Wayne. Okay. Oh my God. Way. Way is
Waylon.
adorable. I know. Waylon or
Waylon.
Way.
Way, however you want to
Um,
call it. Yeah. Not Wayne.
exactly. No. I thought it was adorable, and then the whole town is adorable, right? So it's like even though it's like this podunk town, middle of nowhere, they're all very liberal and very open-minded, and that's okay. Like it's the world that Lucy wants us to set into, and I am all for that. So I love it. Interestingly enough, I think like I thought Silas is as intense as I remembered him from the first book.
Mhm.
And speaking of it, like like one thing I gotta hand it to Lucy is like the cover, because I think the cover of Prince of Lies before she changed the cover was Perfect Row.
I like the first cover. I
The
don't like
first
that
one,
she
right? I
changed
thought,
it. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
like that she changed
exactly.
it. Yeah.
I thought the cover was Perfect Row, and this one
Mm.
I thought it was a perfect Silas. I couldn't imagine any more actor because I'm like, that's it. He's the one. That's it. He's Silas, right?
She better not
So
change it.
I know. I love that. I was happy to see the rest of the Brotherhood. I guess you know how they pop into the scenes, and oh my God, Landry. I think for me, he always steals the scene, especially when he and Kenji are in the same
I
room.
know.
I love their dynamics. Like, they're gonna get their story, right? I hope they're gonna
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
their
they're
yeah.
gonna. They
story.
better get a book, but
I
they're gonna be the
know.
last one. They're gonna be the last one, right? Because the next
Oh
one
my
is
God.
Dev, which I'm looking
I
forward to.
know, right? Because like
Yeah.
there's so much bite to
Dev,
their
yeah, yeah. I
dynamics.
know. Like
Like
the
even those
epilogue.
few minutes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But like with Landry and Kenji, like the even the small scenes that they're in, I love that they're like their thing. Um, and I think that's what it is. When I said low stake, I actually expected more conflict. In my head, everything aligned too well, right? Even the conflict, that's what they call conflict, is everything aligned too well. Um, and I go like kind of like Lane, I like it. It's spicier than the first book 'cause this is how I like my my romance. And but I think I don't want it to be angsty, but I wanted the characters to work a little harder to prove their feelings for each other and kind of like solidify their relationship. Yes, there's conflict here, but like everything fitted nicely, like I thought, like but otherwise all good. I think like I said, I enjoyed the first one more than this. But I still liked it. And I guess it goes without saying, I'm a fan of the series now and actually fan of Lucy. So yeah, that's my overall
I'm on
take
her
on the
Patreon
book.
now. I like subscribe to
Are
her.
you? Oh
Yeah, I
my
do.
god,
Yeah,
that's
I actually pay for it
awesome.
because I love her stories. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
I'm a
love her
fan
Anyway,
now,
so I put that
especially
out
the
there.
storytelling.
series.
Oh, Lucy,
Yeah.
we're your fans.
I know, right? And now for Dev, that one sounds gonna be angsty just because knowing how Dev is with all his backstory. I was like,
I know.
okay,
I'm
now
looking forward to that one
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Landry, Lucy, if this ever gets your attention, Landry and Kenji, please.
That would be a good one.
You'll
That's
get
probably going to
it.
be
You'll
like a
get
fight the
it.
whole book. Be one
I
big fight.
know,
Yeah.
I know.
You know how I like my enemies to lovers. I'm
That's
waiting.
right.
That would definitely be like a big enemies to love.
I
Is
know.
Kenji
I
Asian? I'm
know,
assuming with the name
right?
he's Asian,
So
right? Kenji? Okay.
I think
Japanese?
so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Japanese,
thinking he's
right?
like Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
yeah. He better be. Like he better be. I can already picture like
Kenji.
Andrew
She got pictured.
Koji.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
I
pictured
have
Deb.
him.
I have Andrew Koji for Kenji Lucy in case you're in case you
And
need
Dev
no,
inspiration.
is
no.
black, right?
On
Like I
the
assume.
picture
No?
of the
No,
next
no.
No,
book, the cover, he's not black. Yeah.
no.
Oh, it's not. I just mentioned. I
Yeah.
guess it said like hazel eyes and curly hair. I don't know if that's. I just.
No, he's got on the cover. The
I
guy's
don't
got dirty
know.
blonde hair,
But
right? Is it dirty
yeah,
Oh,
but
blonde?
Oh,
Lainey,
there
Yeah,
can be
yeah,
you
black
can picture
hair.
whoever you
yeah.
I know.
I
Lucy,
You picture
he's
know.
whoever you
he's
want.
black in
Yes,
my head.
it's your fantasy,
Ooh, hazel eyes.
girl. It's your fantasy. Okay, next is
All right. Okay. Well,
Emmy.
And me.
hello everyone. So, like Lainey and Elle, I actually did really love the first book, Prince of Lies. I actually gave it 4.25 the first time I read it, and then because I've actually reread it and those characters stayed with me, I ended up changing my rating of that to 5 stars. I did.
I saw that on Goodreads.
Did you? Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I saw it
I was
too.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that
oh
too.
my
Yeah, I
gosh!
saw
Like
it. Yeah.
especially now rereading the second book, so I realize how much I really love Bash and Row. So, but like Lainey and Elle. Sorry, I was gonna say Lane and okay.
It's okay.
I did like this as well. Maybe not as much as the first one, but I still enjoyed it on its own. Like I think as a standalone story, it works really well. And I have a few notes. So I'll talk about first, I guess, just the little parts that I didn't like, and it's very minor. And that is basically the too much talk about the logistics of the adventure smash. You know, that thing that
Oh,
Adventure
right.
Smash,
The
yeah.
that
race.
Waylon
Yeah,
was
the
planning.
Adventure Smash.
Honestly, I know
Right.
with the Prince of Lies they talk
Hmm.
about the software that Ro was, they talked about that in details as well, right? Lucy Lennox wrote that. But I found that more
Yeah.
interesting. I don't know if it's just, personally, I'm more interested in that.
Well, because because none of us are
Yes. So that
outdoorsy,
could
I
be
think
it. Because
maybe
I'm
It's
like,
like,
Adventure Smash? That's what it's called, right? Adventure Smash. I was like,
it is.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Adventure
like,
Smash,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's like, okay. So, I mean, it's good that they talk about the use of
Like,
EDT, like, the software that Silas, and all that. But
yeah.
otherwise, I
yeah.
thought there
Hmm.
was
Yeah.
too much emphasis on that. And that was the part that dragged for me, honestly. I was like, whatever. Like, I don't really care
Mm.
that, like, but anyways, it was still an interesting read in that sense that, like, it wasn't dragged out too much. And another part that just another minor thing. I thought Waylon accepting his sexuality was too quick, almost. Because going from a heterosexual, how old is he? Like 28, right? Like 28 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
28 or
and then suddenly
29
he's
or
just like,
something
oh,
like that.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I am. I've always had this being gay, and I was like, I
Inkling.
mean, it's good in a
Yeah.
way that it wasn't too drawn out, but at the same time, like, oh, that's he accepted that pretty quickly. Like, I'm considering it's the first
I
time
know.
he's really been with a guy, and also the town, like, and also the
Right.
town being so accepting.
Yes.
Like, I know that's like this is fiction, but I'm like, Wyoming, really a small town in Wyoming? They're all that liberal. Like, I was like,
Yes, they can be, Emmy. They can. We don't know
But
that.
again,
Let's not pass
I
judgment.
felt that's when
sorry, go
that
ahead, Elaine.
like that's where the fantasy. Hello, I know why does this keep cutting out.
Yes.
I feel like that's where the fantasy begins. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, it's a romance book, like,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I feel like you're right though. I mean, it's not very realistic.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
small
I know.
towns are
Wyoming too.
not
I
gonna
was
be that
like,
Even
accepting.
oh, see, you reminded me, Emmy. Even Wayne's first. Oh, I said Wayne again. Jesus.
Waylon!
Oh God. Even Waylon's first
I
time.
know, and I know he's not
Yeah.
like a virgin,
Down
right? He's
there.
been with. I'm like, well, it's the first time with a guy,
But
and he's just like,
still,
oh,
right?
I'm so
Yeah.
accepting. I was
You know,
like,
like
I mean, good for him, but I'm like,
You're like, give it
especially,
to me.
I know.
I'm like,
I
oh,
need
it's
it.
like, okay, I know he's been attracted to guys before, like he's mentioned in passing, but then I'm like, that was pretty quick, like, especially with the Stevie scene. I'm like, he knew what he was doing right away, and it was like,
Yes, of course.
Well, I mean, it's all the same, isn't it? At the end of the
Maybe he watched a
day,
bunch of porn,
he was watching gay
right?
porn
Maybe he
the
watched a
whole
bunch of
time.
porn. Yeah,
maybe
maybe.
otherwise,
Yeah.
like
Well,
those are.
his best friend.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Those are the minor
No, but it's
issues.
like, it's true. His best. I mean, it is very convenient that his best friend is gay, and it's like, yeah, the town being so accepting. He married a guy though. It's sort of like,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
but like, come on. But whatever. It's fantasy. I bought it. Like,
Yes.
okay, this is a fantasy world. Like,
Right.
yeah.
So it's like romantasy. No.
Sorry, go ahead, Emmy. Romance. Oh yeah.
Romantasy. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Well, you like fantasy.
It's
Yeah.
this unicorn.
It's like
cowboy
fourth
town.
wing, but it's set in Wyoming.
And it's in a ranch.
There are no dragons, but there are no
But that's a good
homophobia
point
either.
about what you said about us not being outdoorsy. Because even all this talk about horses and the ranch, I was like, I was like, all right, horses. I was like why is so anyway?
But see, and you found all that
Yeah,
stuff.
and
where
then I
talk
thought even the whole
interesting,
explanation
right?
with the
Because
EDT, I thought, oh, I'm actually kind of glad to hear about that. I thought it was really interesting.
see, I guess we're all silent. We're all
Yeah,
silly
yeah.
people.
But anyways,
know?
okay, I'll talk about the parts I love, which is pretty much the rest of the book. So let me. Sorry, I can't read. I can't read my handwriting. Oh, I like how they met. Like I thought that first scene was so cool. I actually, in a way, well, did I like it as much as Prince of Lies? Maybe not, but it was still pretty good. Like I thought how like just in the bar and how
Thanks
I
a lot.
know,
That
I
was
know.
hilarious, though.
No one
Oh my
can.
God, no
It's
one can
true.
top
Like with
no
Ro.
one can top Rose
Bro, I
Yeah.
Rose
And then
know.
speaking of Ro,
appearance,
the fact
right?
that we
Like
saw, like even though we didn't see him, but the fact that we saw the Brotherhood again, and the fact that Ro was mentioned a few times,
yeah,
I thought that was so sweet. Like they still talk like how Sebastian was talking about, like falling in love, and he was, you can tell he was thinking about Ro. But I thought all the scenes with the Brotherhood were so funny when they had that online meeting, and then they were looking at where Silas was staying, and then Bash was like, "Are you in a mobile home?" 'Cause it was so small, right? I thought that was so funny, right? Like he's like, I thought that was so good, and then just even the
yeah.
musician, I like. Actually, you guys like Landry, I like him too, but I really want to read about the musician, his story, because
Oh yeah,
he would be
Z.
really say, yeah, because he's like he
Zane?
was the one who gets
Yeah,
around, right? Is it him? Yeah,
right. And he has a persona, right? Because he
yeah.
has
Oh,
a,
So
a
Z.
I
stage
really that
name,
he's the
Yeah,
one
right?
I'm looking
yeah,
forward
Yeah,
to the most, I
yeah.
think. And then
Oh,
Wonder
that'll
what she's
be
I
gonna
like a
order the
know.
rock
books.
star
And then
romance.
also, I really like the minor characters except
Mm-mm.
for Eden. Eden, yeah. I loved everyone. I love
Eve.
Eden.
Foster.
I didn't.
Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
gosh.
Oh,
He is, I hope he gets his own
Foster.
story.
He needs a
Miss Lucy
story.
I
He
Lennox.
needs a
know. I
story.
hope
I
he's
Yeah.
think
accept.
Foster's like Justin, right? Foster's like Rose friend, like kind of like that
Oh my
side
gosh, yes,
character that
yes, yes,
stood
yeah.
out really
But
well,
even
Oh,
right?
the Aunt Blade,
yeah.
she
Yeah,
was so
yeah,
funny. The sisters were they're
Yeah.
like all the minor characters really I really did like, except for the ex girlfriend. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
then
But I guess that's the whole
mm.
point, right? It's like the ex girlfriend. It's like, I think she was kind of like, sort of.
I know.
She's frozen.
Elaine,
Oh.
it's hard to pretend
Because
that you
we're
don't
like waiting
freeze.
for you to say your piece, and then we're like, and that's frozen, and we're like, but then we're like, we're supposed to pretend that we're listening. Listening to what?
I don't know what's happening.
Natural.
You see, the three of us are like,
At the same time waiting for you, right? We're like,
What? I'm gonna end it anyways. Don't worry. It's
what's going on, girl?
I don't know. My internet is very wonky
I thought
today.
your computer was new. I thought your computer was new.
Look at Lisa and Emmy's face. I'm like,
I don't know what's happening.
not her head.
Oh my god. I don't know what's happening.
I had to say something because I finally was like, what is she? She's not. She's not. She's not talking.
Freezing. I keep freezing. Oh my god.
oh my gosh.
This is such a hot.
I know,
we're
right?
a hot mess like bro. Like this is.
We are a hot mess. I think you are the hot mess.
I
like how you said we.
That's what
You are, bro.
Oh my god. This is such a.
I only
maybe
dropped my AirPods. That's what.
right at the
I said.
beginning, Lisa. Right at the beginning. Oh my god. Okay. So,
Okay,
Emmy,
and no,
sorry,
just
Emmy,
one more
you were
piece.
interrupted.
I actually just to as a counterpoint to what Elle said about you not liking it because there's not too much conflict. With me, it's actually I thought that was just perfect. How how usually in the act two,
Yeah.
right? Like the conflict, it's always about a miscommunication trope, and then they get separated for a few months. I really hate
Yeah.
that. I really hate that in a romance book. But that's what I love about Lucy Lennox when she does this act two conflicts, right? They're
Yeah.
they are low stake, but at the same time, it's still you're kind of like, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Like with this one, I understand
Yeah.
it's not like with Bash and Raw where really right, it's not. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still like it because I was
exactly.
like, oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
like thinking if they go through the divorce and then they get together after a few months, I am gonna throw this book away, right? Because it was so.
Oh,
yeah, no.
no.
I knew
I
they
would've-
were
Hello,
gonna
dead
I would have
go.
wanted
romantics.
that.
Dead
No, I would have
romantics
been
when they were
angry.
like I hate. Yeah, like
Oh, that
sorry.
book.
There's I see a lot of romance books do that, right? Like and it's about a stupid miscommunication. But Lucy Lennox, she doesn't
Oh
do
yeah, I
that,
don't
and I
like that
love.
either. Yeah,
I
yeah,
just really
yeah.
like it, and honestly,
She
But
did do that in
oh,
one
she
book, though.
did.
She
Oh,
did
but
do that in
see,
one book.
Ro
Oh,
and
Lucy.
Bash,
One book, yeah, she did.
I
But
think
it
Ro
made
and Bash
sense.
had the right amount of conflict. That was perfect. I like that. Like how it kind of it had
yeah,
enough
but it
that
was
it
still
made me
in a way
nervous.
though. It
I'm
was
like,
still
oh
kind of stupid because it's
no.
like it was a miscommunication trope, right? Like about bro just not like misconstruing what was happening. I like from what I remember anyway.
Right, but I think there's a few things there, but there were a few things there, right? Because with Rowan Bash, right? Because there were his program, and then I guess you're right, the miscommunication, I guess, about his
Yeah,
identity, and then
but
I
and
guess
at
at
least
the
it
end
wasn't
with the,
stretched out.
with
Yeah.
Rose's own program. Yeah, it wasn't, right? But and then I think it made
Mhm.
me still a little bit nervous, right? But
Yeah.
here it's like I was starting to get there, getting nervous. I'm like, oh my god, their time together
Yeah.
is ending.
I
How is
really
this
love
gonna
that
wrap
scene,
up and
spoiler,
everything?
when,
But then
Waylon went to Silas's house, like when
Yeah.
Camilla was at the hospital, I thought,
Yeah.
oh, but see, that's the thing. I
I know,
expected him
but
to be there because
it
knowing
was
how
so it was
everything's
so
gonna
good.
wrap
Oh my
up
god, the steamy
nicely,
scenes
like
as well. Sorry, just as
yeah,
a side, like I didn't think it was too
yes,
much. I thought it was just right for a romance book. I reread actually
yeah,
some
me
of
too.
those steamy scenes. I thought they were so good, so good, so good. It's interesting, right? Because
Shan-
it's funny, it's an MM
Shanty.
romance, but as a heterosexual, I really dug it.
Well, I mean, is it because it's written by a heterosexual woman? I think she would know what buttons to push, kind of thing.
Maybe.
I mean, is it mostly women reading
Oh
But
my
this
then
god.
too?
Okay.
we've
See,
That's my
but Elle,
question.
right? You picked that female romance that was written by a woman, and you guys, none of you guys found
yeah,
that
yeah. No,
steamy enough, right? So
To Laney's point, there at one point there is actually talk about that, about all this like hetero female
mm,
writing, male male. It's almost like, that's why the truth. I don't know, Lisa, if you kind of come across those threads where some male
Yeah.
romance really were like, you're
oh,
treading in our like kind of like our lane, kind of, right? But in a way it's true, right? Because these are a lot of them are hetero, the good ones, they're all hetero
well, I'm
women.
not very well read
um
though with
right,
MM
I've
or
read
romance.
I've
women,
Actually,
read
yeah.
Lucy Lennox is the only one I've read in terms of MM, so I should probably venture out and see what's out there. So,
I've read ones by male authors, and
oh,
they're like similar. Like there's not
That's what
like
I know. I
the
agree. That's
heat
what
is
I thought
similar.
too. Yeah, that's
It's
yeah.
not like it's better written because
uh,
dude knows his body parts, right?
Or it's
So,
not as if yeah, exactly. I agree, Lisa, because like I've read both too, and
Yeah.
I thought that the
Well, I
heat
just felt,
level, the way they
well, in
treat
terms
those
of heat,
like
more like
scenes are the same. Yeah.
romantic, and I mean, not like guys are gonna. It's not pornography. It's still a romance book. I'm just saying. But yeah, you're right. I mean,
No, but
definitely more.
those male writers, they
mm,
do it just as
Yeah,
well.
more
So
like flower. Yeah, exactly.
although I have to say that in this book,
Kind of
Lucy's doing a bit more
intimacy.
sex scenes
okay.
than normal.
I thought it was the right
Yeah.
amount of steamy scenes.
But she has done the troop where she separated them. If you ever read Facing
Oh,
West,
but
she
I don't
does it, but
like.
it makes sense. You'll see when you read it, it'll make sense.
Okay.
It'll make sense. Yeah, because
Okay.
it'll make you cry in the end. That's all I'm gonna say
ooh,
about that book.
thanks.
And I look at Elle.
Yeah.
Elle's like,
Mhm.
yes. I'm like, no, not me. No,
Mhm.
thank you.
I'm not a big angst person, but I actually didn't mind reading this part because when it resolved, it was just like. So, anyways, sorry, I'm reviewing a
That's all
totally different
right.
book, but I just wanted to
You're
say,
the
yeah, she has
host, so
written
now it's your turn, darling.
that. Oh, my
Darling.
turn. Okay, so I enjoyed this book. Like everybody, not as much as the first one, but it did actually make me laugh. And I was telling Emmy, I said in the beginning, I was reading the part where when Silas woke up without Waylon in the room, and he was talking, and all of a sudden he got knocked out by his bad breath. Oh my God, that like cracked me up because it just came out of nowhere. And I just read that sentence, and I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious, right? He just didn't expect it because he's talking all this. Almost got wiped out by my bad breath, and I was like, I just started laughing, right? And right from there, I thought I'm going to enjoy this book, right? But it wasn't as many laughs as like the first book, obviously, right? So this was a little bit more. I think this was a little bit more about their relationship versus, versus the first book, right? Which did talk about the relationship, but it talked more about, what they're hiding and, and who they really are, right? So, but yeah, I enjoyed this book. I mean, I really enjoy Lucy Lennox. I like her writing and she makes me laugh. And I liked Waylon and Silas as a couple. Lots of steamy sex, so that was good. And I like the ending when he chased him to New York and met up with him. I really enjoyed that. So I enjoyed the whole storyline, and then she really caught me in the end with Dev. I just cannot wait for his book, and I can't wait to read it actually. So I was like, yeah. So I enjoyed the book, not as much as the first one, but I still really enjoyed it. I really liked it.
I don't remember that scene you're talking about, Lisa. That's so funny. Like that. You
So
said
he
it was.
woke up. It's like the second chapter. So he woke up from like just getting married, right? And when he woke up, he was talking on the phone, and then all of a sudden he's like,
Oh, yes, yes,
he's
yes,
like he
yes,
caught
yes,
his breath.
yeah,
He said
yeah,
he almost
yeah,
like passed out from it. And
yeah,
I was just
yeah, yeah,
started
yeah, yeah,
laughing. I was like, oh
yeah,
my god, because that's something I would do, right? Like,
yeah. When you because when he called Kenji or something, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
So,
That's right. Yeah. Okay. See, I forgot
okay,
about that scene. So
But to
yeah.
what Emmy said though, I mean, Waylon did go from like zero to hero when it comes to being. You cannot hear Emmy?
Oh, Emmy's having some
oh,
problems. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah.
No, I was saying, it was kind of like really Waylon went from zero to hero. It comes in terms of being straight to gay though. Like literally, not even time passes. Like he went from like proposing to like finding, married like accidentally to like literally like boom, it's like nonstop spice, nonstop sex. So you're right. That was a little jarring just because I'm like, not once did you, or like he would question almost like concerned
oh
about
my
it, which
God!
is good.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna.
You froze
You,
again.
you froze
You
again,
froze
and
again.
I'm still frozen. So let me log off and log back in.
what?
Holy
You
smokes!
you're moving now.
But I'm
Oh,
still not moving
Oh,
in my
I wonder if
head.
it,
That's
Hold
all,
on.
as long as we can hear you, that's all that matters.
I don't care. But I'm frozen. What I look like?
It doesn't
I
matter.
will log
you
back
look
in.
good.
You
I'll
look
log
good.
back
fine.
in.
but you're
You
moving.
look
You're
I'll
moving,
fine.
and
log in.
aren't
I'll
you?
log back in. I'll log back in.
Okay, she wants to log back.
We're fine.
All right, is it better? Is it better, Elle?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
But yeah.
My
Okay,
goodness.
so are we on to who we think
Oh,
Silas and Waylon?
the
Although
actors.
I like the cover.
Okay, the whole time I was thinking of that Prime movie Red, White,
Oh
and
my
Royal
gosh.
Blue.
Yeah. I love him.
Like
He
I
was the
keep
thing, right? Did
thinking
you picture
of
him
them.
for Waylon? Yeah.
Yes. And the guy as Silas. I mean, they're probably younger
Oh,
than
for
like Silas for sure,
for
but
Silas, I had though the cover was right, but I kept vacillating between that cover guy and Taylor Kinney, Lady Gaga's ex, Lady Gaga's
oh
ex-boyfriend. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Like they're older,
Yeah.
right? They're
So I
like
thought he
late
was perfect
30s or
for
something.
Silas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Taylor Kinney. Oh, is that the one from
Yeah.
Chicago?
Chicago
Fire.
Fire, PD, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
visited her Pinterest though, right? Like Lucy Lennox's Pinterest for marrying Mr. Majestic. Have you guys seen it?
No.
No.
No, I should
Like
go
her
look at it.
inspo pictures, they're
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh.
I did it after I read the book though. But she has like
Yeah, it's
yeah.
good though. I would do it before the book. I mean, I do like to imagine my
Mm.
own characters before I find out who they're
And this
thinking
outfit,
of.
she described this in the book for the first night, right?
Oh,
I thought, oh my
right.
god,
Yeah,
that
the
was
best.
like in the book it was just
Oh,
okay, but
yes.
now I saw the picture, I was like, oh my god, that's a hot outfit. I know, like in that epilogue scene when he was just talking about, I know this is a bit too much to say online, I don't know, but when he was talking about, just picturing Silas with a hat and the rodeo belt thing, I thought,
Oh, buckle.
Oh.
God.
and I like the shower scenes,
I mean,
Oh my
literally-
God. Oh,
Oh yeah, the shower scenes.
They're
I'd like to
literally
see
like
that shower.
80% shower
Oh.
scenes.
I
So
know,
it's
right?
like-
But the first time we saw Silas, I mean, I felt what
I
Silas
know.
felt. I'm like, whew.
From outside? Oh yeah, when she's
Yes.
like peeping Tom, like I'd be like,
I know. I would have been just as like
like
mouth open, like way, like
I was like, if I was a guy,
No, I
I'd be
didn't
gay.
I'd like to think if I was a gay guy, I'd pick up other hot gay guys too.
I like how you said other hot gay guys, because obviously, I like.
No, I like the Silas all tatted up.
I know,
didn't
yeah,
realize he
that's
has
right.
tattoos as well.
I know, because when I mean, oh my god, okay, this is gonna sound creepy, right? But the cover, I
Gosh.
was like staring at the cover, and then the tattoo, I'm like,
Eh?
and then when Lucy described that it was like, oh, we lost Emmy.
I
We
know.
lost Emmy again.
This is come on. This is a hot mess of an episode. We keep losing each other. We keep losing each other. But they won't see this though because it's gonna be full screen. So let's see what I put in and what I edit out. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know what would be left though.
You have your work cut out for you.
I know.
Elaine.
We have like I
I'm
think
so
half-
sorry, my gosh.
She's back. She's back.
I don't know if there's
She's
anything gonna
back.
be left.
We
in
are
our
cars
video.
that tell you cars tonight.
No, we're just saying, Emmy, like the cover.
Oh my God, I'm out again.
They screenshotted
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I wonder if we're on the same internet.
Oh, wait.
Elaine, are you on the same internet? Maybe the same
I
company.
know.
You know the R company. Are you with the R? Oh no, you're B, right? That's right, you're B.
Leaves.
Yeah, they're all the same.
I'm a
not
B
fair.
too.
Oh wait, recording. Oh wait, are you sure you leave studio? Hold on, I'm gonna go back. Come back.
Hi guys.
My goodness.
Hi. See, it doesn't. The computer thinks we're talking too much about the steamy stuff. Maybe it's like
I
you
guess,
guys.
yeah. So
We're not
I
even.
know,
We're not saying what
not.
the steamy stuff
I
is.
know.
We just
Oh
mentioned
my
a
god.
belt and a hat.
See, like while we're waiting for Lady, I'm looking at Lucy's like Pinterest
Yeah,
for Waylon.
I know,
I'm like,
right?
Oh, look at her next cover,
Yeah.
though, right? This one, this
I thought
guy.
that guy
he's-
looks a bit
oh,
off,
sorry.
Yeah, maybe
Oh, look,
it's
his
too.
eyes.
Is it
His
too
eyes,
light?
right?
Almost, maybe.
wait, what's the
But he
title?
looks like he's like. Looks like he's confused.
What's the title for
Inheriting
the next one?
misfortune.
It's in his fortune. So Dev finds out he has a daughter.
Wait, did you show something, Lisa? Because I was busy looking at a different tab at Lucy's Pinterest.
This is the guy.
Oh,
You know what? So
that's
I think it's
Deb?
expression on his face, maybe.
Yeah. It's his eyes.
Well, because he has
He looks
hazel
that's right.
eyes.
That's
he has
right.
hazel eyes. That's why. Remember, that's why even Silas without.
Wait, what did I miss?
Wait, I was just showing the cover. Sorry, I was showing the cover of the next
Let me
book.
see.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my God. This. Let me see what this episode is gonna.
We'll have
look
like 5 minutes of footage.
I know.
Oh, I was expecting
Yeah.
a black guy.
He's this dark curly hair and then hazel eyes.
I don't know. I think did you say dark skin at one point?
I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
I think you just said that. Like,
I don't
I
think
think-
so.
I think you read what you wanted to read.
I'm making this up. I know. I told you
Or
he's
maybe
gonna
the
be.
cover is the guy, the other guy.
Oh.
The
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, right?
Oh.
We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll
Oh
find
yeah,
out.
because Ro was in the cover of the other
That's
one.
right.
It was Ro.
Right.
But now it's not Ro. Now it's
Mhm.
what's his name? Bash
Yeah,
on the
no,
cover.
but
yeah, they changed it.
But I felt the cover of this one, Maring was what's his name? Waylon, the guy on the cover. I thought it was Waylon. Because he's wearing a tank top and
But
like,
he looks so
and old.
intense. He had
I'm not
that
old, but-
scowl and like yeah,
But
and
he's-
old. Yeah.
but he looked like a cowboy.
I'm sure this model wouldn't like you saying he looks old, but
No, but he had curly-ish hair and blonde. Silas
Blonde.
is a brunette.
So was the guy in the
Let
cover.
me see the cover again.
No, he's blonde. He's blonde.
Oh, yeah.
That's more
No, he
brunette
looks
for
too.
me.
Yeah, no. There's no way because the thing is a blonde. Yeah, Waylon is a blonde, and this is like that's not blonde. There's no
Yeah.
way. Oh, we're both holding it up.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
That's what I think about.
Whatever.
That's my youngest, by the way, when she was a baby, in case you guys are wondering.
Yeah.
No.
And this is my second husband, Robert Pattinson.
Oh God.
Oh, I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
see
okay.
him in the shot.
What?
Oh,
I can only see baby E on the
Wait, you
behind
can't
you.
see?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
because
yeah, that's
Lisa's
right.
on an iPad. Her screen's.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
But I'm the one with the least amount of problems, other than
I
the
know.
AirPod dropping from my
Oh
ear.
my God, that's so.
Oh,
All right, where were we?
Okay, so are we on to ratings now, or
Well, look
We'll
at
do
this.
ratings.
We have
Okay.
4 minutes.
5 minutes of footage.
Let's talk about the steamy scenes again.
I know, did it stop?
And the first
Lisa,
time,
you
like,
should
oh, wait,
you should
like-
read maybe one steamy scene.
Oh God.
Read it out loud.
Oh my God.
I don't want us banned from YouTube.
It was, but this was way steamier than the last
Yes,
book, though.
it was.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Way
for
steamier.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like almost, I think every chapter had like a scene.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh. It's like,
That's the best part.
It's
It's
just like
Yeah, it was. That's what you
I
expect in
know,
a
because
romance, right?
steamy.
Because the moment they touch each other, the
You're-
moment they kiss each other, that's it.
They can't
can't
help
stop.
themselves.
But again, like he was straight the week before, and then, like, but you're right.
It's all the same.
It's a romance book. It's pretty. I know. It's like
He's comfortable
like-
in his own skin. That's why.
he is though. I guess that's why they kept pointing it out. He is comfortable in his own skin,
Exactly.
yeah.
So,
and they kind of alluded that the sister
Oh,
might
yeah,
be gay
yeah,
as
that's
well,
right.
right? Like
right.
Zuzu.
Yes.
Zuzu.
Zuzu. Yes.
Yeah.
I know. And then I think one of the store owners, I'm like, of course, who else? Who else is like in a straight?
It's so funny though how
oh, yeah,
everyone
the
just is like. I guess everyone's bisexual or lesbian or whatever. Yeah, or gay. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's okay. Even what's her name? Her Waylon, some school bus driver turned assistant.
Bernice.
Oh,
I love that name so much,
Bernice.
Bernice.
I know. But it's true though.
Yeah.
I know, like literally, like everybody in this town's like almost.
And
a
it's
lot of them are
Wyoming.
gay.
That's why
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
sorry. I can't get over it. It's a small town in Wyoming. It is a romantasy, I guess.
That Emmy, you're biased against rural towns.
I know. I'm
It's
sorry.
showing.
Also, yeah. 'cause I was
know,
like,
I
oh my
know.
gosh, he better not be a MAGA.
As he
If he's
pointed,
a MAGA, Waylon, I don't know, man.
as he pointed out, they're not Brokeback Mountain. Okay,
Exactly.
It's a way
but-
more
yeah,
open-minded.
But Foster, I hope Foster gets
He was
even
so
a short
good.
story, like
Or
Yeah.
a novella. He should get a novella
He's so
or
good.
something, right?
Yeah.
I think he
I
will
forgot
because the other guy got one, right?
Justin, yeah. Although I
Rose
didn't
friend
read that
got
one.
one.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't
Friend,
read that one
didn't read
too. Yeah.
It's so funny. I forgot for a second
read
that
it.
Dev is getting that story because remember when they showed Dev talking to Foster, it's Dev's POV in that second epilogue. I'm like, oh, is it?
I was
Foster
kind of
and
hoping
Dev?
to be Devin Foster.
Right, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
I
but
know.
then, yeah, but no.
Well, Lisa, it's your responsibility to always pick the rest of the series.
No,
now.
Lila,
No,
every time
wait.
it comes
Actually,
out.
I can't agree to that because then we have to wait, And I don't want to
Oh,
wait.
okay.
Oh,
wanna read
right.
We had to wait for this one.
Okay, so whoever's
I'm sorry, Lisa.
whoever's turn it is, maybe we'll pick the next one.
When it's coming. Oh my
when
God,
Dev's books-
Lucy! If you ever come across this, look at this. We're actually trying to schedule now our monthly read around the release of your book. So
Inheriting Misfortune, Dev's story comes out in October. It comes out in like 3-4
Oh.
weeks. In 3 weeks.
Oh, Lois,
So maybe
that
we-
could be your choice.
But that's too close, though.
No,
But that's
it's
too
Emmy's.
close.
yeah.
So what we could do is we could do this as like maybe an
No, we can
offshoot,
just
like
do.
a
We can just.
second,
I
you
can't
know, just
wait.
like a minor.
I can't. Yeah, we'll just read it because
We'll
she
just
has
read it.
other
Yeah, yeah.
books. She has other books.
She can't wait. And you know what? We can always go to
Oh,
the next
right.
book
Yeah,
after
yeah, that's
this.
right.
Like we could read this book
Yeah,
and then go
yeah,
to the
yeah.
next one.
I
Yeah,
hope
wait
this
for
is
the
getting
next one.
released like way close to each other. Interesting.
That's how she
Maybe.
does it. She does her series are not they're not spaced far apart.
So
Holy
that means she's
shit.
got
Okay.
that means she has probably all this like stories like kind of
She has
like
it all mapped out, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
and all
Oh, we
written
lost
out
Emmy
already.
Laid
again.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost Emmy again.
Oh geez.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, these are like series crazy.
I
It's a lot
know
of
we've never had
dropouts.
so much like technical problems. Like
And I forgot
I
to turn
do.
on my spotlight until like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, did you?
oh,
It's okay.
Forgot completely.
All
That's
right.
okay.
who else is online at home? Emmy?
Everyone.
Is everybody online?
Four of us, yeah.
No, she's not
Sorry,
back on
sorry,
yet.
my gosh. I know.
Ah,
See me go in and out, then just ignore it.
I know. Just go in and out. It's okay.
okay.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, I think we should just continue reading, and then if it's if one of you want to pick it, that's fine. The next in the series, like the fourth book, if you whatever. So
Yeah, then we'll just read it. Yeah, exactly. I agree with
yeah.
Emmy. I don't know if I want to wait, but also we'll just.
I want to read
Yeah.
Dove Story, man. I don't want to wait either.
Right. So I'll just read it when it comes out. It's in KU, most likely, right?
Yeah, it is.
So
It is.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
KU. But actually, I get a
Oh, that's
copy
right.
of it in
Yeah.
my Patreon. So.
All
Mm.
right.
Okay, well, send us an
Nice.
email once it's out already. Just remind us.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
she's written on her Patreon. She has like up to chapter 16 on there.
You
Like
don't get her newsletter?
she gives you chapters to read
Lainey?
as she's
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, I get her newsletter
I
too.
get her
So
newsletter, but then I also get her. Yeah, I get her newsletter, but I am
yeah.
subscribed. Like I pay
But
for the
you're
Patreon.
paying
How much is it
patron,
monthly
right?
that
Yeah,
she's
yeah. So
charging
then
for the
I'm
patron?
like,
Mm.
so she's got two tiers. She's got one that's like $7.50 a month, and then I'm paying the
Okay.
$14 one. But you get like you get the free ebook. So I'm getting that book when it comes out.
Okay, so it comes with the
Ah,
book already. Okay.
It's pretty
nice.
good. Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
bad.
Hey, and if
I
you're like,
tried it out. If I don't like it, I could always cancel. But
Yeah,
it's I
yeah,
like it
and
because
it's
I
good.
like
Like, I
her,
mean, if
right? So
you're a fan, so then like it's a way
Yep.
to
yeah,
You're
support. Like,
supporting.
yeah,
yeah. I'm
Lucy,
No,
right?
supporting because she's
really.
independent, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
anyway, should we get to ratings now, or
Sure.
Yeah.
Bef-
Good ratings.
before
Good.
do we have more than
I know, before
5
we
minutes?
lose
5
contact
minutes of
again.
the recording.
Let's just talk really
Yeah.
fast. Okay, go now.
Okay, so Elaine,
I know. And look,
I know.
Elaine,
The
what's your
process.
rating? What's your rating,
Okay.
Elaine?
I was gonna give it a 3.5. I enjoyed it, but there was a scene at the end. Okay, when spoiler, when Silas like finally broke down and like said that he loves him. You know, with the New York scene, it
Yeah,
actually made me
yeah,
cry. Like it made me. I was like
yeah.
tearing up. So that boosted my rating to 4. 4 out of
All right.
4 stars out of 5.
Yay. Okay, and then Al.
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 um, I think I'm like Lainey. I gave it 3.5, but it's in
Yeah.
Goodreads. I think that makes it a 3. Yeah. So yeah, but it is 3.5. It's a good read. I guess just because like I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, but I still like it. So a lot of pieces that I like that. So 3.5.
All right.
Yeah.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Okay, my audio goes in and
Yes.
out. So, hello? Okay. So before I get like that, I'll say now.
Yeah.
Okay, 4.25. So it's 4.
I know.
4.25. So 4. I really liked it, except for the
Yay.
part that the adventure. Blah 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 blah. I really liked it. So 4.25.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay. Okay.
So I also
Lisa.
liked it, and I liked it, and my rating was 4.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. I would like to say thank you
Yay.
to
That's
Lisa for
straightforward.
introducing Lucy Lennox to us, because she's if you want to get, for
Yeah.
me anyway, if you want to get out of a reading slump, her books are so easy to, especially if you like romance, even if you're not into yeah, they're so
So I
easy
think
to
for us, yeah,
Yeah.
read, and they're enjoyable.
I thought this was a good one because we had 3 books that were
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
serious,
Heavy.
right? So
They were
I
like
thought
heavy
this was a good,
books.
heavy books. So I thought this was a good one to sort of like loosen us back up.
Yep. And then Emmy's gonna drag us back down again, Emmy. What is that?
Oh
I
no,
don't
we
know.
lost her again.
Hello, I lost your audio. I
Okay.
can't. Hello.
Okay, go, Emmy.
Right.
Go for what?
I don't know what we're talking.
What's our next?
What were we talking
We've been-
about?
Oh,
So we've done our ratings, and so now what's our next book?
Oh,
All right.
yes. We can't wait till you to how you're gonna bring us back to reality, Emily.
I'm-
so I will just say maybe you should start reading it now as soon as our.
my God.
Okay, I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
I'm
You're not
just
joking.
joking.
You're not. You're gonna
No,
make
you
us
better
read.
be.
You're gonna make us read Virgil or something.
No,
like-
I'm reading that now. So there you go.
Okay,
Anyways, it
go.
is another Canadian author.
Okay.
I read her previous book that was trending on TikTok, which is called Bunny.
Okay.
So I'm picking her latest book, Mona Awad, another Canadian. She went to the same school as I did. We had the same alma mater.
Ooh.
Mona what?
Rouge.
Awad. AWAD.
Okay.
my God, are you gonna
Rouge.
make us spend $20
AWAD.
again for
It's
that?
if you buy I think you can borrow it from the library, but the ebook is about $14.99.
Okay.
But she's Canadian.
AWAD.
You have to support our
So is
Canadian.
it AWAD or
Yeah,
AWARD?
AWAD, Mona Awad. And
As I
her first book is supposed to be like the one I read, Bunny. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It was supposed to be
Course
like a
not.
horror
Okay.
kind of thing, but it wasn't. I didn't find it horror, but it was like a fever dream, and it was a book that I actually wanted to have read in a book club because there's like, a lot to discuss in it, and I'm hoping this one would be kind of the same.
It's called
So-
Rouge.
Rouge. Yeah.
What is it about?
Rouge. All right.
Should I read it to you guys?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah,
I wanna-
extend our 5 minutes of footage.
I want to see what's
Okay.
in it for us. Or
Belle is Shut up. Belle is obsessed with beauty, just like her estranged mother, Noelle. When Noelle mysteriously dies, Belle returns to Southern California, grappling with the lingering questions surrounding her mother's death. Soon after the funeral, a cryptic video about a transformative spa experience lures Belle to La Maison de Meduse, the same lavish, culty spa to which her mother was devoted. There, Belle discovers a frightening secret behind her obsession with her reflection and what lurks beyond the glass. With black humor and seductive horror, Rouge holds up as a warped mirror to our relationship with mortality, the cult like nature of the beauty industry, and the danger of internalizing its pitiless gaze.
Oh, sounds fun.
Seductive horror and black humor. You guys will like it, I think. I really loved her
Yeah.
for the
Is
bunny.
it gonna scare me?
It sounds interesting.
It shouldn't it shouldn't bunny was it's hard to
Should
describe
I
that
make
book,
sure,
but
should I
her
make
writing's
sure I
really
have
good.
light on when I'm
Okay.
reading it?
Funny enough, I was kind of like going back and forth between the two books that I'm gonna pick. Now that you pick what you pick, I definitely know what I'm gonna pick for the next one.
But
Is
yeah,
it
it's
gonna
a
be?
bit
Is your next
it's
book
a
gonna
bit
be
thick.
alien romance again?
Oh,
No,
no.
it's not. It's not.
It's a bit thick. Yes, I noticed. Put up the book. Let's look at it.
Oh my God! How many pages are those?
only 372.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. Oh no, that's with the
That's-
acknowledgements too. But see, they're not. It's all right.
Holy smoke! Okay.
That's what book clubs are
But
for.
it's not the Iliad.
We
No,
need
just
2
something
months if it-
different. It's still contemporary.
Yes.
You know, it's not literature. I don't think it's literary fiction. I think it is more like the horror genre. I guess that's people. That's what people. But it's not like supernatural horror. It's a different kind of horror.
You're slowly breaking us like down for horror, aren't you, Emmy? Like is that what it is?
Slowly,
trying to-
slowly,
You're trying to get us that side.
slowly.
God. All right.
Yes,
Elaine looks really
those-
happy by it. You can
I
tell.
know. For those who are new. Oh, actually, no. Some may not even know about it. Like Emmy likes her horror, so
And
I
we
do.
like
Like,
romance.
Likes. That's an understatement. Loves her horror.
I know, right?
Every
know,
time
I was
I'm over-
debating-
Every time I'm over, it's like some horror movies on TV.
Well, my other choice was a horror, but I thought I'd
No.
hold off with that. But I will tell you guys, horror movie by Paul Tremblay. That's the one I was thinking of also picking. That's a horror. But see, I picked Rouge because she's Canadian. So
All right.
Okay.
Mona Awad. you
yeah,
said?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, guys. I think
Fine.
this is this concludes our episode 14. I'm sorry, it's a lot of technical difficulties, so we'll see how much is left by the time this is.
I'm sorry. I know I had to go in and out so many times. Sorry.
This may be our shortest so far, I think, with all the technical issues.
No.
Unless, Elaine, you want to keep it. Because you guys kept talking anyway, right? So just keep it maybe.
No, let me see
It's
how bad
available
it is.
in the library, the Rouge, so I'm going to
Okay.
borrow it.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, good.
Okay, guys,
Well,
thank
your
you.
library.
Yeah, Toronto Library.
Thank
This
you
concludes
for watching our
14.
our 14th
Thank you.
episode.
Stay tuned. We'll be talking about a horror book next. Wow, a Canadian horror book next
No,
time.
But
no,
no.
a seductive
Seductive.
horror.
Honestly, I don't know why they call her writing horror.
It's not. It's probably more like
it's
thriller,
it's hard to describe, honestly.
suspense.
But
Let's see. It's
Maybe
okay.
suspense
yeah,
thriller.
maybe
We'll read the book.
suspense. But there is a bit of supernatural, but not ghosts and stuff like that. It's a different kind of supernatural. Bunny, anyway. I'm talking about Bunny.
Okay.
So this one, Rouge, I have no idea what it's really going to be about. So
But sometimes those are scarier.
I know. Hopefully. But it's about the beauty industry. I don't know. Like it might be maybe gore. There might be gore, maybe. But
That's
in terms
scary.
Of, yeah.
The beauty industry. Okay. Well, bye, guys. See you soon.
Oh yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye!
Thank you for listening to another episode.
Don't
Another
forget
fun
to like and
episode.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Crazy Bookish Asians. Bye.
Bye.